Hello students, we are starting with the class 10th Democratic Politics chapter 1, that is power sharing. As its name suggests, power sharing. It is very easy to understand what we will go to deal in this chapter. Okay, power means you have all sorts of power in daily life. You will see there are some person, you have seen your father that they are having some power in the family, your grandfather, your mother, they are having some powers. You go to the school, you see that your principal, your teachers, your class monitors, they have some powers. So that is power and sharing. When powers are shared, the functioning become very good, smooth. Okay, when the power is shared, you have seen that in the school the principal is there, but with the principal shares its powers with the teachers share its power with the parliamentary members or with the monitors of the class. So when the power is shared, the things become very easy, the governance becomes very smooth. I had written some points. What is the importance of power sharing? Why we are going through this chapter? The first is solving disputes in the society. When the power is shared, then the disputes can easily be solved in the society. If power is not shared, then the only one which is having the power, he will justify the any problem or any statement in his favor, in his or her favor. Understood? Hence it is very necessary that a distribution of power should be there, so that whatever the dispute will be there, then there will be a amongst the solution will be taken amongst the pupils. Okay. Next, for sharing practices, whatever practices we are sharing, we are living in a country which is very diversified. This line very much defines our country. Practices, daily practices, languages, festivals, dressing sense, food, taste, music, each and everything, each and every person want different, they have their different taste, they have their different style. And likewise, sometimes we argue on which one is our favorite actor or actresses. Normally it is a very common thing among the anybody. Many people fight over the who is the best favorite footballer. Understood? But when one is having other criteria of having good football player, the other one is having other criterias, and they collide with each other sometimes. Okay, so it is the time, because we all have got the power, we all have got some rights in the society. That's why we are expressing our views and we are not facing any problem. At last the thing gets over. Okay, you like this, I like this, and we are happy with this situation. Okay, there is no foundation that one person can force you to like the other. Understood? There is no such type of thing. Similarly, the practices is whatever the practices, religious, linguistic, whatever you are following, you can follow, and this can only be done by this thing, power sharing. The next is permanent share of power. You will see that in most of the countries which are having democratic regime, they all are distributing their powers. They all are conducting elections in a specific period of time. This is what permanent share of power. Why elections are conducted? To make democracy realistic. Not just by the name, it becomes realistic by its nature also. The only thing which makes democracy realistic is elections. By the election, if you had done the good in the previous tenure, you will be re-elected, and if you had done something wrong, then the public will go with the other. Okay? Hence, if these three things are there, power sharing become very important for us. Now we move towards in this chapter we will go through the two case studies. The one is Belgium and the other one is Sri Lanka. One is Belgium and the other one is Sri Lanka. One is an European country and one is an Asian country. Now, as you all know that Belgium is a very much developed country and Sri Lanka is in the developing stages. Okay, but we will see these two countries in the context of power sharing. First, we will go through the statistics of these two countries. Then we will go into the deeper study of these two cases. Now, Belgium is divided into two main language speaking groups. The one is Dutch and the other one is French. The percentage of Dutch speaking is 59% and the percentage of French speaking is 40% and the rest 1% is German speaking. Okay, the rest 1% speaks German. But when we talk about the country Belgium, now we talk about its capital, Brussels. The capital of Belgium is Brussels. Okay, Brussels, the things are reversible. Brussels, 85% population is French speaking and 10% is Dutch speaking. Means when we talk about the whole country, the Dutch are in majority, but when we talk about the capital, then French are a majority. Understood? So later on we will move with this explanation. Now we come to the Sri Lanka. What criteria is in Sri Lanka? Sinhalese and Tamil. These are the two languages, or you can say two races in which the Sri Lanka was divided. 74% comes under Sinhalese and 18% comes under Tamil. Out of that 18 of Tamils, 13% are native Sri Lankans. Tamil. Native means those ancestors, forefathers belongs to the Sri Lanka. Okay, their homeland is Sri Lanka. And the rest 5% is Indian Tamils. Rest 5% is Indian Tamils who migrated from India to Sri Lanka. Understand? So, now we will go through the deep study of Belgium and Sri Lanka. One by one we will go through the study of Belgium and Sri Lanka.